What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and as you can see, it's another team guild match. Excuse me. And me and my buddy Braden have teamed up here. We got a random third, just duo queued it up, and it's towards the end of the season, so we were just really in the mood to try different things. And the next few videos you'll see is actually just that. And this one was I was wanting to play Rona. I don't know why. I never play Rona. I don't know a lot about Rona. I mean, I know what she was capable of, but I've never played her, never practiced her. We were wanting to grab that Adagio Rona combination there. So I pick up Rona. Our third grabs Adagio for us, and we move on from there. They picked up the Finn first, and we've been running into Finn all night, and I was already sick of him. And this was a really, really good Finn. I mean, he knew exactly how to play him. He just kept peeling for that Ringo. I just could not stay on top of him. That Finn would pull me back just constantly and allow him to kite back. So it was quite annoying, but I thought it'd be a fun match to show you guys nonetheless. We pick up Arden as our third, so Brain's going to be in the lane. Me and Arden be in the jungle, and we'll go from there. I did pick up the that Fury Rona skin because I like it better than the bunny. I don't know why. I don't like the bunny skin. But just grab some weapon damage there and just get started. Obviously, we're just going to go through our rotation here and then see if we can't beat them to the shop and engage quickly. So just start off on the backs, get those taken care of, and move forward in the base. Braden plays a really, really good Adagio, as you're going to see in this match. So he's able to really put some pressure on the lane and handle his own there. Pretty much a tie to the shop there. He does sort of miss me with his smash. So really trying to just focus that Finn, get him out of the way. But I guess he bought boots because he boots out of the way there. He was his first purchase to Smart. Again, a very good Finn. And this Taka's trying to do some work on us. So Arden catches the smash again, trying to get onto that Taka. He's doing a good job putting out some vision there with that scout mine. But out here, he does get away again. And Finn just keeps coming back in. So I said, okay, your boots are down. I'm going to finish you off, which is what I do, take him out. So now trying to get back down to the Taka again. You see Braden up there pressuring in the lane. It's just me and Taka here. Arden is starting to fall back, but he shows back up just in time. But this was dumb right here. I should have fallen back and not even pursued this. You see Ringo there shows up. He's very, very low. I just got kind of greedy. I took a turret shot, another shot or two from Ringo. They're both super, super low, but again, just a little bit too greedy. Finn shows back up full life, dropping the flare there. Taka goes in his box, and by the time he gets on me, he's sort of half health, healed back up from that box, and they take me down. Arden had already went back to the house. I wish he hadn't left me, but he did. It's all good. Go back, grab up some my own boots there. I've got some defense for that Taka and just trying to get back into the match here. I think the Taka ends up actually going Crystal Power, if I remember right. I forget on this one. It's been a few days since I played this match, but doing some solo farm here, which is good. Getting some XP, solo XP, getting farmed up a little quicker that way. You see Adagio rotating down with us to the store here, and obviously we're looking for a fight if we can catch them. They are there, but with them falling back and that Ringo coming, they're right there by that Ringo. We really didn't want a 3v3. We just wanted to try to catch them out a little bit. But back up into the lane. Thought we might catch Adagio, or should we catch Ringo here slipping. But Finn does come back in again, just using that polite company, giving that fortified health, and also just pulling me away from that Ringo. And that's just a common theme. You're going to see it a ton. I come back down to the jungle, and Taka is in here messing with my stuff. I did grab that minion away from him though, so that was good. Why he didn't finish me off here, I have absolutely no idea, but he didn't let me go, so I just called back home, got healed up. He was going CP, and I wanted to get tanky really, really fast. All I wanted was that circle. I wanted to be just a massive tank, because again, I was going to be getting the buff from Adagio, and he's going to be doing a lot of damage, so I wasn't really worried about being ultra heavy on the damage. Just wanted to be a secondary tank that gave them a really hard time taking down. That way Adagio could sort of be in the back line. Enough damage where they couldn't ignore me, but where he could be in the back line putting out massive damage while we were, we were taking all the shots. So again, doing the solo farm thing, which is great. Getting healed up, getting my solo farm on, about to have that ultimate right there, get to level 6. Now I've got that ult. Big game changer. Grab a little bit of extra weapon power there. Again, moving towards that Serpent's Mask. That's what I want to get. And then we're just going to rotate back up into the lane. You see Ringo's up there. They are dropping some good vision. Again, just in my opinion, one of the better Finns I've played against. Just really did everything right. You'll see when these team fights start breaking out what I'm talking about. Getting this rotation down again. My rotation is a little bit messed up because of that Taka. You see, I have to go from my backs and then all the way up to my fronts and then get my mid. It's kind of annoying, but is what it is. They do get on to Arden there, take him out, but Adagio is playing it safe. You see good positioning there by Braden. He almost had taken out, but made it through. So right here was a mistake of mine, I think, if I remember right here. I knew they were low. They were both kind of low, and I wanted to get on him. I had that ultimate ready, and I knew I could get buff from Braden. But just they keep kiting back. I try to dive in, but excuse me, that fin is there. Again, you see, I had the Ringo dead essentially. Just needed to hit him one or two more times, and he had a very nice defensive hook there. And then Taka shows up, and I get taken out. So, great play by Finn that saved the Ringo's life and also turned it into a kill of two of our guys. So instead of one of theirs going down, and us possibly being able to put some pressure on the turret, two of us die, and no pressure on the turret is forthcoming. So really nicely done. Allied turret destroyed. So big turnaround right there. They had a big wave they pushed forward. And I'm sure they're going for gold mine here if I remember right. No, they didn't. They didn't go for gold mine for some reason. I don't know. They could have got it, but whatever. Braden's a little bit low. Come on up, try to help him out. That Ringo I put in some good damage on him when I get there, but look at that. Just enough. I mean, just saving his life, dropping the fountain for him. I mean, all kinds of saves. And this is just how it goes all match. And I get so frustrated. I was so mad. I was so sick of this Finn by the time the match was over because I was doing so much damage to that Ringo. But just could hardly ever finish him off. It was pretty frustrating. But advantage them right now, no question about it. They're all going. I think they're going for gold mine there. But I really thought we were in a bad spot. Braden wasn't there, so I went ahead and got my backs. They did get the gold mine, and I tried to come up, but it was just too late. They were dead. So I just jump out and just try to prevent the ace. That's all I was after there. I got my farms on my jungle, so I really wasn't worried about them invading or anything. They did take our minion mine, which is really a bad move on their part. Unfortunately, our Arden, I guess, didn't know that. So I call back, grab my Serpent's Mask. I'm feeling pretty good about my damage and my survivability at this point. And I'm here in just a moment. You'll see he comes down. We want to leave. When someone does that, when you're down a turret, and they take both of the minion mines, especially if you're not very far behind, like we're not right here. You want to leave it. You want to let that jungler or that laner just hyper farm up. And we're pinging him. We're trying to get him to stop, and he's just not going to. He stays down there, takes the minion mine back, which we, pinged him 18 times not to do. So he's sort of doing his own thing there. And not only that, he just pretty much dies for it. He gets it, but then he can't fight. He's low health. He goes down super quick here. And it just makes it to where it puts us in a bad spot there. You see the Finn again making great plays, bunching us up just in time for that ultimate. Putting the fountain on Ringo. Again, I'm on that Ringo. The Fly Company just constantly pulling me back, allowing him to kite out. And then Taka shows up, late to the fight as always, and just gets the kill. So I guess good teamwork on their part. Bad teamwork on ours. Again, that Arden being so low, not being able to really fight and engage right there was just a huge mistake on two parts. Luckily, they do take it back. The minion mine, unfortunately, we lost the turret because of that, and so now we can't leave it up. When you're only down one turret, it's a great thing to do, to leave that up and just let that laner farm. But as they take more turrets and push farther into your base, you can't let them do that. You can't let them build a big wave up and come into you, so we have to take it back here. I think we let them take one more turret before we take it back, but we see them, we kind of come up, we see them, we're looking to, I get an infusion there, just drop it, trying to win a fight somewhere. But again, right here, you'll see what I'm talking about with this Finn. He's just keeping us bunched up. He's letting that Taka get away now. So I turn around and get onto the Ringo. Well, he turns around, gives him the fortified health, trying to get on him here. Just can't quite, that kite is pulling me back. There's constantly that smash. There's that Flight Company. It's just a bunch of different things. Luckily, they do kind of overcommit. They thought they had us there. And Rona is able to do that sometimes, just turn some fights around. Not able to get all of them, but to get 2 kills right there was pretty good. That's some good bounties. It prevented them from really pushing too far, although all those minions were piled up, and they did get another turret out of this. So unfortunate there. So now again, we do have to take the minion mine back. We're not able to let Braden just farm up just over and over and over like we could have, but we do get most of our rotation here, get the minion mine back. I think the back spawn here, actually they might have just got, I thought the back spawn there, but maybe they didn't. So the flares are dropping there. There they are onto the gold mine. Try to get in and get it. Didn't quite get it done. But again, right here, trying to get onto this Ringo. Watch this. Reflex blocks, pulls, everything coming back. Just kiting back there. Pulling us off of that Taka. But boom, right there, nice ultimate by Adagio. And finally, I just said, okay, I'm going to kill this Finn. I mean, if this is what he wants, I'm going to give it to him. And then, Taka trying to take out Adagio here finally gets the job done. He really can't take me out too quickly. But, with Ringo showing up, dropping that ult on me, and now I keep accidentally opening the store, trying to do my abilities, trying to target them. I hate that. I wish you had to push the button to get the store open and not just tap on it. It happens to me actually quite often, trying to fight around there to that it opens the store and drives me crazy. So, that turret's down there into our base. They put some good damage on it. So really things are not looking very swell right now. We're at 15 minutes, the Kraken just spawned, and we are down 3 turrets to none. Do take that minion mine back. Braden's farming up in the lane a little bit. He's going to head this way. They are on the Kraken, but we are going to try to force the fight here, not just give him up Kraken. Nice gauntlet there, but Ringo does block it. This right here is the first time that he does not peel properly for his Ringo. We get on him, and as you see here in just a moment, he goes down. He's glass cannon. He's not taking any damage, but that Finn was just saving him over and over and over. So right here again, I'm more than happy to get onto this Finn, put a lot of damage on him, and the Taka comes back in. Peel off and try to get back onto that Taka. So it's really a tough combination. They're real slippery. They're hard to get onto. He just, dancing in and out, especially a CP Taka that can constantly just sort of regen and do that. But Adagio does finally get the burn on him, a few shots, and he goes down and Finn low. We get the kill on him. So now, a little bit of a turnaround here. Kraken, we pick it up, obviously. Braden's up in the lane, trying to push into that first turret. Get the wave going in our direction. Go ahead and shop up here. Grab those tier 2 boots. I am still infused, so no reason to grab another one of those. First turret goes down super fast before the Kraken even gets there, so that's good. So now we've got 4 turrets to go, full health Kraken. We'll see what we can do here. Arden getting in there and letting him get that burn on is perfect. There you see me diving onto the Ringo again, but of course, you know what's going to happen here. Finn's going to do his thing. So I really kind of stopped just chasing real hard because I knew it wasn't going to work because he kind of wasted his look there. Some good damage coming in onto us there, but right there, boom, Finn goes down. We decided to take him out, and Adagio turns around and gets the kill on the Taka. So now, bad news for them. We got almost a full health Kraken. 2 of them are down, and oh my goodness, Braden chases down and gets the kill onto him. We get the ace. Again, Kraken at 3/4 health, maybe a little bit more than that. 3rd turret's down. We're pushing into the base. Obviously, they're going to be up very quickly because this is an early Kraken. But as that 2nd turret goes down, we pretty much just say forget them. We're going to dive the turret. You see Braden just sort of getting out of the way, using that gauntlet as protection. And then right here, a few more shots, boom. So we were really far behind on this one. Turned it around with one good fight, one Kraken push that they sort of messed up on and got the win. So again, I'm no pro Rona, but did okay. Really good job to Braden, and then obviously a good job to that Finn. I was impressed. There's the builds. Hope you guys like it. Until next time, Jake, doing my best to help you guys suck less.